I've been making photographs for 48 years, and I've used Polaroid probably since 1967 or 68.
The great thing about Polaroid is, like I say, you're not stealing someone's image. You know, the thing comes out of the camera, it goes up on the wall. They can react to it, and they say, oh my God.
Ecco, il colore del Polaroid, diciamo che potrebbe essere il colore Caravaggio, quel colore che a secondo dell'intensità cambia, si apre, si chiude, che però ti fa sempre vedere qualcosa.
Actually, I was exposed to Polaroid as a young boy. My father was a Polaroid photographer. All his family photos were always Polaroid. So growing up, to me, it was just, that's what photography was Polaroid imagery and instant imagery.
Would be some of the really unique and wonderful things that a photographer can do with Polaroid film.
Polaroid made some film for the 8x10 camera, and I used it on landscapes and on portraits and got incredible results with it. And there was a period in the early 80s when I was doing large format portraits of redheads. You know, stand there and I would just make the picture and we'd pull it out, they'd see the picture, I'd make another one for them, I kept one for myself. And I did this in the course of 5 hours, made 120 portraits. And you could only do that with Polaroid because no other film was instant. Its own thing, there's nothing else like it. It has its own color range, it describes reality in the Polaroid way. And, you know, it's special.
The camera that I shot is an old 4x5 Graflex with a Polaroid back, and I took instant pictures of all the people that I drew for years. 4x5 back is really important for photographers. You know, you get the print, you know what you want, and you now know what's on the negative. I mean, it's an incredible process. You know, as always, they love the camera, they love looking at the back of it, they love watching the print come out. It goes up on the wall, and then I think we ended up probably shooting for an hour and a half or something like that. The camera is the vehicle or the conduit or the whatever for you know, for that communication back and forth. And you can say, you can look in the back of a digital camera, not the same.
Non sono un ritrattista, non sono un paesaggista. Il mio colore non è mai uguale, a seconda di come si sveglia la mattina la pellicola che sta nel caricatore ha un tasso di umidità, ha un tasso di illuminante di verde, di rosso, di giallo, però mi sorprende sempre. Ecco, a me piace che il mio colore sia frutto di questa sorpresa. New York è una città che io cerco adesso di scomporla quasi con la matematica. Facciamo 5 x 10, 50, 5 file in altezza di larghezza e 10 di altezza, vuol dire che in 50 numeri, in 50 tessere, io suono questo spazio con un'operazione quasi matematica dove cerco anche la perfezione della linea, dove c'è sì un movimento futurista, un movimento cinetico, però c'è anche una scansione proprio ritmica.
When you go to photograph an actor or an actress and they see that you have that big camera, it is a unique experience for them also. The subject really participates in the experience of being photographed because they see a huge image immediately. It's very different when you're shooting it digitally and they see a small image on a screen and they're looking. Now they see a big finished image of themselves up on a wall and they can really evaluate what they look like. They can see it completed.
But more important to me, what attracted me as an artist was what I refer to as the plasticity of the medium. And by that I mean the physical characteristics, because every Polaroid film has a physicality to it rather than just an image. You know, it's an actual physical thing, and the way the film goes through the rollers, the fact that it transfers from the negative to the positive to create the image. For me, the real experience of the work is standing right in front of the piece, because you can see there's a lot of texture, there's color, there's all these things happening that kind of get lost in a reproduction.